You should go bishop g2. Oh, I could have gone king f8. Same time, same thing as last week happens. I've given up 2 points and then I play Aryan. Oh well. Oh well. Ah, this is typical sweaty Aryan line. Yeah, he goes for this and then. It's the kind of thing that looks like it should be a bit better for white, but I don't think it really is. So you kind of get easy moves here as white with with this setup, but it's not really that impressive. Rook c8 is a bit surprising. I thought you would go rook d8 to prevent knight e4, but what do I know? At least I get the knight to d5. Should I go queen a4? Not gonna bother. No, we try to go for a quick a5. Seems that my play is coming kind of fast. Like, he's probably got to go for f4 at some point, but for the moment it doesn't seem impressive. So it's an interesting position to evaluate after a5, bishop d5, cd5, b5, then a6, and then e4. Seems to me that white should be a bit better. It's a6. I think a6 is worthwhile. I don't know like why that plays against the pawn on c5, but I feel like it kind of does. Since I'm not allowing him to set up with a6, then both b5 and c5 feels a bit easier to attack, and this way he doesn't really want to play b4, but he might be forced to at some point. And after he goes b4, then I gain access to some squares around those pawns. Right now I'm playing on the queen side, but I've also got ideas of going e4 and then maybe bishop h3. I do have the bishop pair after all. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really consider that. Maybe I should have. I really should have. That was a good move by Aryan. Like, I didn't think about takes. I feel like if I gave him 2 connected passers, it was a bit too dangerous, and I still got a serious trump card with my bishop and e4. And maybe this, these pawns could be used as well, but I feel like he definitely solved some of his problems. Yeah, it's quite logical. I think I should go queen c3. I believe not. Yeah, I don't think I want to allow his pawn to c3 too easily. Yeah, I think I should take with the bishop. Take with the queen and e3, and then queen e4 next might be an issue for him. Yeah, so he feels like he has to take. But now he kind of has a lot of issues simultaneously. Pawn on a7, pawn on c4, they may be weak, and his king may be in some trouble too. Okay, that's an interesting move. He's offering up a7. Then bishop c5 comes, and it seems like a lot of counterplay to calculate for an old man. So maybe this is just an excellent move. That kind of solves his problems. King g2, queen d4. I don't really see what I'm doing there. Maybe I don't have anything better. Maybe this is just a really annoyingly good move. Yeah, obviously I don't want to trade, and I think I can just abandon d5 and play for the attack. A lot of threats right now. I think rook c5 kind of defends against everything. This probably does too. But I still have some initiative. f3. Now I'm picking up c4. And now I should be, at the very least, much better. Now I've got threats of potentially taking that bishop later. Let's safeguard the king first. Okay, this has to lose. Rook b8. Rook b8 and then queen g6. King g8. And then bishop d5. Yeah, that wins. Okay. And that's game over. Queen f6 and rook f8. Yeah, the end was finished. Finished? What am I talking about? The end was nice. Yeah, this was correct. b3. Oh, c4 was a mistake, huh? Yeah, and specifically queen g4 kind of held the balance. Here. Oh, this was actually correct. Yeah, queen f6. Thought rook c5, but apparently I'm invading then, and it's really bad. Yeah, once I get c4. You see this pawn? Ended up being very useful for me. As they often do. I just want to see my last game, or second to last game, whether I had anything big. Oh, why didn't I go b5 immediately? This is the problem with not having time there. If I had time, I could sit down and find it. Here, check. 92? Yeah, didn't really. Oh, I should have given a couple checks there, huh? And now yeah, this check was crazy. Okay, yeah, a5 was... I should have pushed immediately. a5 was kind of a really impulsive move. Yeah, now of course I don't have any advantage anymore. And I'm even kind of worse. And now this, I don't know if I blundered somewhere, but yeah. Guessing it was drawn. Okay, 8 out of 10. Not great. Not great at all. But it looks like I may have the best tiebreak among people, and an 8 out of 10. So if I can win the last game as black, which is, I've given up all my points as black so far, then I can salvage sort of a decent placement. But I think for me to get top 3, I think that is next to impossible. But I think I was 5th last time with 9 out of 11. The good tiebreak, so I think that's a realistic goal. But let's see whom I play in the last round. I think when you get to 8 out of 10, like even if you want to, then even if you want to get an easy pairing, you usually don't. So I think there are 6 players though with 8.5 or more points. So I think they will all be paired against each other, and then I will get one of these fine players, including David, with 8 out of 10. But let's see. No dinner, no. I actually do have a dinner after this, so to run as usual. Not be able to do, you know, usual streamer things, covering the champion showdown, or what is called in stream Freestyle Fridays. I think there's a very good chance that I come back to the office to stream on Friday. But we'll see. It looks like all the games are done, no? Next round starting soon. David is not streaming right now, but if he was streaming, he would be streaming on this channel. Are there any games actually going? I don't... Those? Oh, this is the one. Oh boy. Okay, take G5, then the game is gonna be over, and we'll get our last round very soon. Yep. There we go. Huh. So this is custom.